The sea grew darker the deeper she swam. Nerina had never dared to venture this far from the palace. Past the coral gardens, beyond the kelp forests, and into the shadowy trench where light went to die. This was the forbidden zone. A place whispered of in frightened voices. A place where magic turned cruel and bargains bore bitter cost. But Nerina was desperate. The memory of the prince haunted her day and night. His smile, his warmth, the soft rise and fall of his breath as she sang him back to life. Yet on land, he lived a lie. He believed someone else had saved him. And Nerina, bound to the sea, could do nothing. Unless she changed. Unless she became human. The entrance to the sea witch's lair loomed like a jagged mouth carved into the cliff face. Strange lights flickered within, glowing jellyfish circling the entrance like sentries. Nerina hesitated only a moment before slipping inside. The walls pulsed with eerie bioluminescence. Bottles and vials floated around her, suspended by invisible currents. Creatures she had no names for blinked from dark corners. At the center of it all, the sea witch waited. She was not monstrous, as the stories claimed. She was beautiful, in a dangerous, untamed way. Her hair flowed like black ink in the water, her eyes gleamed violet, and her body shimmered with scales darker than obsidian. Tentacles coiled beneath her like a throne. "I've been expecting you, little siren," the sea witch said with a slow smile. Nerina's throat tightened. "I want to be human." The witch laughed softly. "Of course you do. All mermaids fall for love eventually. It's in your blood, always chasing the sun, always wanting more." "I need legs. A voice. A chance to be with him," Nerina said, her hands clenched. But magic always demands a price," the sea witch purred, gliding closer. "You want to walk on land, dance in his arms, speak his name. I can give you that. But it won't come cheap. What do you want?" Nerina asked, bracing herself. "Your voice." The words hit like a wave. Nerina's voice was her soul, her power. The lullaby she sang had saved the prince. Without it, she would be silent, mute, a girl without a song. "And what happens if he doesn't love me?" she asked quietly. The sea witch's smile widened. "You have 3 days. If he kisses you, truly kisses you, your soul will remain human forever. But if he does not, you return to the sea. And you belong to me." Nerina's heart pounded. It was madness. A gamble. But love made fools of even the wisest. And her longing had grown too strong to ignore. "I accept." The witch raised her hands. Magic coiled through the water, glowing red and violet. A whirlpool of sound and shimmer surrounded Nerina. Her body convulsed as pain seared through her tail, splitting it apart. Where scales once gleamed, legs took shape. She tried to scream, but no sound came. The sea witch cradled Nerina's glowing voice, now trapped inside a tiny glass orb, and whispered, "Enjoy the surface, little one. But beware, humans forget dreams quickly." The next thing Nerina knew, she was lying on the shore, naked and trembling. The waves kissed her feet as the morning sun rose behind her. She looked down at her body. Legs. Real, human legs. She sat up, wincing from the unfamiliar weight, the cold air on her skin. She couldn't speak, but her eyes were alive with hope. From the cliffs above, a voice called out. She turned. It was the prince. He descended with a few guards, his expression filled with surprise and concern. Nerina tried to stand but stumbled. He rushed to her side, catching her gently. "Are you all right?" he asked, his voice soft. She nodded. You look familiar," he said, studying her face. "Were you on the beach the day I was found?" She shook her head, slowly. He smiled, still helping her to her feet. "You don't have to speak. We'll take care of you." Nerina clung to his arm as they walked. Every step burned, but her heart soared. She was with him, close enough to touch, to smile, to see his eyes up close. And they were even more beautiful than she remembered. At the palace, she was given fine clothes and a warm bath. They assumed she was a shipwreck survivor. A noblewoman perhaps, lost at sea. But Nerina could only smile, and listen, and wait. 3 days. 3 days to win his heart without words. And somewhere far beneath the waves, in a cave of shadows and glowing spells, the sea which watched with a knowing smile,